Welcome back to GH Always channel. Today we will learn about the explosive developments brewing in Port Charles as we dive into the upcoming episode of General Hospital scheduled for Friday, March 21st, 2025. The tension between Brooke Lynn Quartermaine and her mother Lois has reached a boiling point. Brooke Lynn is grappling with a storm of emotions after discovering that her mother shared deeply personal information about her past with Gloria. The revelation that Lois disclosed details about Brooke Lynn's child, the baby she painfully decided to place for adoption years ago, without consulting her first, has created a profound sense of betrayal. Adding fuel to this emotional inferno is the fact that Lulu Spencer has somehow uncovered Brooke Lynn's closely guarded secret and confronted her about it. This unwelcome exposure has left Brooke Lynn feeling vulnerable and exposed, her carefully constructed walls crumbling around her. Perhaps most devastating of all is witnessing the emotional turmoil that Detective Harrison Chase is experiencing as he processes these monumental revelations about the woman he loves. When Brooke Lynn confronts Lois again in this upcoming episode, viewers can expect a raw, unfiltered exchange. The burning question on Brooke Lynn's lips will likely be, "What else aren't you telling me, Ma?" This confrontation represents more than just anger. It's about trust shattered and the possibility that Lois might be harboring even more secrets, particularly regarding the identity of the son Brooke Lynn relinquished. The response from Lois could potentially alter their mother-daughter relationship forever, depending on what information she may or may not have been concealing all these years. Meanwhile, Jason Morgan, Port Charles's stoic enforcer, is issuing one of his characteristic warnings. The recipient of Jason's stern caution is likely Brennan, the mysterious figure who was with Carly Spencer when she was poisoned. Brennan's lifestyle is fraught with danger, a world Carly is certainly familiar with from her years connected to Sonny's organization, but one that nonetheless puts her at significant risk. Jason's protective nature toward Carly has been a cornerstone of their relationship for decades. Their friendship transcends conventional boundaries, and Jason would move heaven and earth to ensure Carly's safety. This warning to Brennan isn't merely a suggestion. It's a promise that consequences will follow should any further harm come to Carly. Anna's determined investigation. Police Commissioner Anna Devane is showing remarkable persistence in her pursuit of justice. Her insistence likely centers on the alarming incident involving Carly's near-fatal polonium poisoning. This isn't a case Anna can afford to take lightly. Polonium is an extremely rare and deadly radioactive substance, typically associated with high-level assassinations. Anna's determination could manifest in intense questioning of Brennan, probing for details about who might have targeted Carly and why. Alternatively, she might be confronting Valentine Cassadine, whose mysterious activities and connections often intersect with dangerous international elements. Their complicated history adds another layer of tension to any interaction between these two complex characters. The reconnection between mob boss Sonny Corinthos and Mayor Laura Collins represents a fascinating intersection of Port Charles's underworld and legitimate power structures. Their conversation will undoubtedly cover several pressing matters affecting the city and their respective spheres of influence. First on their agenda will likely be the Sidwell situation and the contentious Esplanade development project. Sonny can momentarily relax knowing his territory remains secure, but both he and Laura understand that business and political pressures in Port Charles are constantly shifting. Drew Kane's recent actions have created friction with both Sonny and Laura, albeit for different reasons. His business maneuvers and personal choices have rippled through their carefully balanced power dynamics, warranting a frank discussion between these two influential figures. Charlotte Cassadine's situation also merits attention, particularly in relation to her father Valentine's activities. Sonny's recent encounter with Valentine adds urgency to this topic, as Valentine's presence in Port Charles rather than abroad raises questions about his current objectives and potential threats he might pose. The episode teaser indicating that Lulu Spencer is taken aback suggests a moment of genuine surprise awaits this character. Several possibilities could trigger such a reaction from the typically composed Lulu. One scenario might involve Detective Chase confronting her about her interference in Brooke Lynn's personal matters. Chase's protective instincts toward Brooke Lynn could lead to a tense exchange with Lulu, especially if he believes Lulu's actions have caused unnecessary pain. Alternatively, Lulu might unexpectedly encounter Valentine Cassadine, whose presence in Port Charles rather than some land far, far away would certainly be jarring. Given their complicated history, particularly regarding Charlotte, coming face to face with Valentine without warning would undoubtedly leave Lulu stunned. Whatever the cause of Lulu's shock, it promises to add another compelling layer to the intricate web of relationships and conflicts that define life in Port Charles. As these storylines continue to unfold, viewers can anticipate emotional confrontations, strategic maneuvering, and perhaps even more shocking revelations in the days ahead. The residents of Port Charles continue to navigate their complex lives, where secrets rarely stay buried and alliances shift like sand beneath their feet. Friday's episode promises to deliver the drama, intrigue, and emotional resonance that loyal General Hospital viewers have come to expect from this enduring daytime drama.